Welcome guys, so today going to have my first look at sealed Lost Caverns of Ixalan. So just dive into this. If it goes well, I might have enough gems for another one. Okie doke, so I've got our 6 rares. So this is my first look at any of the cards. Haven't looked at any of the previews yet. Okay. Legendary creature. God, and it's a land as well. So I see. Vigilance 6/6. If one or more creature tokens would be created under control, 3 times that many are created instead. Okay. We have seen that type of card before. Usually you get double the tokens, but this is 3 times as many, which is quite impressive. When Ozia Tark dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. So that's how you get the land. Temple of Civilization. You can transform it back into the god if you attacked with 3 or more creatures this turn. Tap it and add 3 mana as well. Interesting. So that seems like a pretty good card, especially if I can find some tokens to make. This is an artifact. Chimil, the Inner Sun. Spells you control can't be countered. At the beginning of your end step, discover 5. So discover 5. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card with mana value 5 or less. You may cast it without paying its mana cost, or put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. Cool. So, cast a free spell every round in the end step. Seems pretty good. I mean, it's 6 mana. It has to do something pretty good. Got a couple of red rares here. I'll have a look at the Dire Flail first. Okay, equip creature gets +2, +0, equip 1. That's not bad. Quite cheap to equip. So craft with artifact is 2 red and 3, which means exile another artifact you control, or an artifact card from your graveyard. Exile this card, return it transformed. Okay. So you can make a Dire Blunderbuss. Equipped creature gets +3/0. That has whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice an artifact other than Dire Blunderbuss. When you do, this creature deals damage equal to its power to target creature. Wow, okay. And that's just sacrificing any artifact lets you do that. So that could definitely control a game. I think I'm looking to play red. We have Bonehoard Dracosaur. It's a 5/5 flying first strike for 5, which seems pretty good. Does it have an advantage or a disadvantage? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exile a land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. Oh, there's a creature token. If you exiled a non-land card this way, create a treasure token. And you can play those cards this turn as well. So it's just all upside. in that paragraph of text. Because I thought, 5/5 flying first strike for 5. I suppose it doesn't have haste, that's the point. Okay, we've got a blue-black card here, the Ancient One. 2 mana, 8/8. Seems good. So it has Descend 8. Ancient One can't attack or block unless there are 8 or more permanent cards in your graveyard. For 4 mana, draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a card this way, target player mills cards equal to its mana value. Okay. So you can try and... it's got a built-in way to mill 8 of your cards. Pretty good. And we have Preacher of the Schism. I think that's how you pronounce it. 2/4 Death Touch for 3. Not bad. Whenever Preacher of the Schism attacks the player with the most life, or tied for most life, create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. So there's another token maker. Whenever Preacher of the Schism attacks while you have the most life or are tied for most life, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Okay. And it's card advantage as well. So you either get dudes if you're behind on life, or you get card advantage if you're ahead on life. It seems pretty good. But red looks really good. Right, what I usually do is go through sort of colour by colour, and I use the bread strategy. You look for bombs, removal, evasion. We'll put those in the deck and just see how strong each colour is, based on how many bombs there are, and removal and evasion spells, evasion creatures. There's also aggro and dross as well, but I leave those to the end as sort of filler. Right, I'm looking at multicoloured first, so now how do I rate a card that kind of maybe depends on other things going, other synergy in the deck? I think maybe Ancient One is good on its own. Okay, discover 3. Get a free spell. Whenever this attacks, you may tap 2 untapped artifacts or creatures to get a free spell. Well, it's card advantage. I'm going to say that's good. That's sort of verging on bomb territory. You could get a free card every turn. It's all Malamet Exemplar. Your opponents can't cast spells during your turns. That's quite handy. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control, each with power greater than its base power, deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Okay. Well, this could also be a bomb. It is a little bit dependent on equipment or pump spells to raise power. Let's see if we get any special lands. Yeah, that counts as a land. Let's see. So you get the discoverability on the lands. You can sack them to get a free spell. Yeah, I think all of those are worth playing. Captivating Cave. Yep, it's mana fixing. It's the slightly taxing version of mana fixing, where you've got to pay a mana and tap this. But I'm okay with that myself. Pit of Offerings. Oh, interesting. You can exile cards and tap for mana of those colours. Interesting type of mana fixing. Probably not the most consistent. I mean, it's not great in your opening hand. Unless you are maybe a self-mill deck. Promising Vein. Oh, great. Okay, yeah, this is nice. So this is just one and tap and sacrifice to find a basic land card. So it's like an Evolving Wilds, but you don't have you can tap it for colorless mana. If yeah, that's good. I like that one. So we have a few options for mana fixing. That's a good start. I will look at artifacts as well. See what other so first of all, I do like to look for all the cheap mana fixing things. Compass Gnome. Yep. Enters the battlefield. But it does have to go. It goes on top of the deck. Still pretty good. Okay. It's a 3 mana vehicle that can mana fix and make treasure. Yeah, sometimes in a pinch that might be alright. Usually the problem is you didn't draw your third land, in my experience. But yeah, maybe. If we're playing more than 2 colours, we might play that. Okay, this exile stuff from graveyard. 3/4 for 4. Probably these days it's just okay. Overstone Pilgrim. Well, this has flying. 2/5 Ward 2. I think I would play that. Potentially play that. It's giving you a bit of utility there. You can in those occasional very long games. It's gonna help stop you getting milled out first. Yep, Chimil the Earnest Sun is good. Runaway Boulder. Oh, nice. 6 mana though. So this is a removal card with cycling 2. Quite like it. I think that's okay. Let's move on to white cards. Right, so Acrobatic Leap is just a combat trick. We just ignore that one. Just Deconstruction Hammer. Interesting. So you can use this to disenchant something. So it's sort of like a removal card, but I think artifacts and enchantments probably aren't guaranteed in this set, I would say. So I don't think it's proper removal. Family Reunion. It's another combat trick. Guardian of the Great Door, 4/4 for 2 mana. There's an additional cost to cast this spell. Tap 4 untapped artifacts, creatures, and or lands you control. Alright, sorry, so it's like a 6 mana. 4/4 flying. But yeah, you can tap other things. Yep, that's good because it's got flying. It's an evasion creature. Right, got Petrify, which is basically a pacifism. That is a good removal spell. Spring-loaded saw blades. Okay, only 2 mana. Whereas the battlefield deals 5 damage to a tapped creature. That seems good. You can craft with artifact to make the Blade Wheel Chariot. Which, it's a 5/5 vehicle, the crew one. So it's a removal spell that can become a vehicle. I think that's pretty good. Okay, Vanguard of the Rose. Let's see. That's quite useful, so he can get indestructible. I think we'll skip past that guy though. Double strike, and it explores when it goes onto the battlefield. That's where you reveal the top card and you put it into your hand if it's a land. Otherwise, the creature gets +1/+1. You can put the card back or put it into your graveyard. So, yeah, 2/2 double strike, pretty good, potentially. Can find you an extra land. It's sort of card advantage some of the time. I think that's good enough to include. Okay, this untaps during each other player's untap step. It's like having Vigilance, and it's 2/4 for 3 mana. I feel like that's pretty good. Altec Cloud Guard has flying though. It makes an artifact creature when it comes into play. That's really useful. Okay, that's definitely good. Right, we'll look at blue. So that's another cheap artifact. Sacrifice to draw a card, basically. It's basically mana fixing. It's going to help you dig for that next land. Okay, that's combat trick. Map token. Target creature explores. That's nice. Yeah, I think we like Brackish Blunder. We like bouncing creatures and making map tokens, definitely. Let's see. So that could be a 6/6 for 6 mana. We could just sort of mill a card, draw a card. That's pretty useful. Okay, an artifact creature. Okay, yeah, seems good. River Herald Scout explores, so that's good. So 3/3 for 2. Excuse me, as I was saying, 3/3 for 2, and it loses defender when an artifact enters display. So it's good rate. I think we'll skip it for now. Staunch crewmate. Okay, artifacts. Looks for artifacts and pirates. Yeah, that's card advantage. You've got a lot of artifacts or pirates. That's worth a shot, definitely. Okay, he digs 3 deep. Maybe to find a land. I think pretty useful. Okay, that's got flying. Makes a map token as well. Draw 3, discard 1. Yeah, it's getting expensive though. 4 mana. Yep, that was a removal spell. That was, yeah, instant speed. Okay, Wailing Pirates are adding a stun counter to something, so that's pretty good. Basically removal. Right, gets flying if you have 4 opponents in your graveyard. And it draws a card. Yeah, that's good. This can bounce something if you've got 4 opponents in the graveyard. And it's 4/4 flying anyway, so that's just good. Okay, 6 mana to copy something is a bit too expensive, I think. Even though you can flash it back. I suppose the idea is you mill yourself and then you get to do that for 4 mana. Or you discard it. But yeah, very dependent on what else is in your deck. I think I've added most of the blue cards, to be honest. Yeah, 18 blue cards. I think I probably wouldn't include the card draw spell, because it's just too expensive a card draw spell. It's kind of a luxury to have that kind of card in the deck. So black. Okay, so the greedy freebooter is sort of sacrifice fodder. It's okay, but depends on other cards to be good, so I would say. So skip that. Okay, Echo of Dust can be a 3/3 lifelink. I don't think that will happen very often. So I'd skip it, to be honest. So sort of in the later game it will be a 3/3 lifelink, but by then it might not be relevant. Fungal Fortitude. Okay, right, so that brings a creature back. Yeah, it's a combat trick. It gives you card advantage though. It's protecting your creature from death. I'm going to say that's an okay card. I think we consider that. Tithing Blade. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Cool. So this is basically Diabolic Edict with some upside. And you can turn it into that 1 point drain life every turn. Alternate win condition. Yes, I think that's good. Okay, the Acolyte can ping people. It needs to be, we need something really good to go with it, to be honest. Another chance. Mill 2 cards and return 2 creature cards from graveyard to hand. So this is Black's version of card advantage. It's pretty good, but I'll leave it. Okay, -5, -5. Now we're talking. Okay, that's some serious removal. Then we have the Preacher, which is going to be amazing. Chupacabra Echo. Oh. Now here we go. Fathomless Descent. Target creature gets -X, where X is the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. And we have 2 of them. So yeah, Ravenous Chupacabra is back. But it's rewarding you for milling your own deck. Definitely very good. Bit sort of a build around though. Abyssal Gorestalker, each player sacrifices 2 creatures. If you're not careful, you'll have to sacrifice itself. Still, it's getting rid of 2 creatures. It might be good. Good, just a good removal card. Okay, well, that's got Swamp Cycling too. I like Swamp Cycling. Yeah, I think that's definitely a good big creature to have. Okay, red. We're hoping to play red. Hopefully the cards are good enough, because Dire Flail is definitely amazing. Dire Blunderbuss, at least, anyway. Hey, Goblin Tomb Raider can be a 2/2 haster if you have an artifact. So yeah, if you play that artifact on turn 1, like a Dire Flail, could be pretty good. Okay, Sunfire Torch is basically a shock that costs, well, that costs 2 mana. So, yeah, it's a removal spell. We like that. Okay. 1 damage sweeper to the opponent. I feel like that's usually going to be pretty good. Okay, Ancestor's Aid is a combat trick. Burning Sun Cavalry, so that can be a 3/3 if you have a dinosaur. Okay. Discard and draw 2. Seems like you can basically give one of your dinosaurs 4 toughness. Or you can get rid of multiple dinosaurs and then invite your opponent to use a removal spell and get a 3 or 4 for 1. But I think discard and draw 2 for 2 mana is pretty good. Volatile Wanderglyph gives you discard and draw every time it's tapped. It's pretty useful. Okay, haste, and it can give other things haste as well. I think that's good. I think haste is almost evasion. Shard of the Volcano. Well, trample is an evasion ability, so I say yes to that one. Because this is just awesome, so definitely want that. Interesting. Up to 3 creatures can't block. So that's quite a breakthrough card, and you get to cast something else. Yeah, I think that might be pretty good. So this has got mountain cycling. Definitely good. So green cards. this guy can be a 4/3 basically. Interesting. Makes a land a 4/4. Has to be blocked. Has reach. That could be okay. I think that might be okay. Oh wow, add 1 mana of any colour. Yes. Poison Dart Frog. That is good. Okay. We have a combat trick. Oh, I see. Yeah, you gain 3 life. 3/3 for 3 as well is a pretty good rate. Huatli's Final Strike deals damage equal to its power, so it's like a punch effect. Yeah, it's green removal. That's good. Kaslem's Stonetree. Right, you get a land card for 3 mana, basically. It goes straight onto the battlefield, so it's a ramp card. And you can craft it into a 5/5 if you have a cave. I think we got some caves. Captivating Cave, Pit of Offerings, Promising Vein. All of these special lands are caves. Yeah, good. Yeah, that is definitely an okay ramp card, I reckon. Seem to be losing connection. Okay, let's have a little break for the moment. Okay, I think we're back. Right, where was I? Jade Seedstones. Yeah. You can give a bunch of counters out for 4 mana. And then turn it into an attendant. And against life equal to the mana value of the exiled card. So yeah, it can be a creature card from the graveyard. So actually, let me look at that red dinosaur card again. I wonder what I did with it. Saheeli, yeah, Saheeli's Lattice. Yeah, you can exile dinosaurs from the graveyard, so it's fine. Right, good. Just to clarify, I think this might be fantastic because typically big green creatures that gain you life as well seem to be good in limited. So yes, I think we like that. Okay, 3/4 reach for 4 mana. I think that's good. I always like reach creatures. And this has got trample. So yeah, it's an exile. An exile. It's an evasion ability. So we like that. Okay, this scries for 2 when it enters the battlefield. It's got a sort of evasion ability. 7/7 for 6 mana. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's a nice big creature, and this is another big creature with trample, and you draw a card for each other dinosaur you control. Yes, card advantage. Right. What did we end up with? Lots of blue cards. The rest are pretty equal. There were a lot of blue cards. I don't know how excited I am to play the blue cards. That is the thing. Try and look at them again and I think there's an argument that because we got some 2 River Herald Scouts, I think that is big, right? It's a cheap 2 mana creature that maybe gives you card advantage, gets you closer to your next land. It just adds consistency if you're playing these. Yeah, blue is adding a bit of consistency. Can I cut a colour? That might be maybe that's the easiest thing to do. And is it black? We've got 1, 2. Oh, we do have Chupacabra Echo. Got 2 copies of that. Let's consider dropping black. I think maybe there's just not enough depth there. As much as I like Chupacabra Echo. And the Preacher. And do we just drop white as well? I think maybe we do. There's some good white cards I'm dropping here. I think that's definitely part of it. You kind of arbitrarily decide on a few colours to cut, and then if you can't bear to part with them, maybe you should be playing them. I think I'll call that a good enough first pass, and I'll have a think about that and come up with a deck, and it might be completely different. It might be white black by the time I've figured it out. Okay, end of part 1. Thanks for watching so far. Okay, so we've kept it pretty simple. We're going for a dinosaur deck. Got some reasonably good dinosaurs, I feel like. We've got a little bit of ramp. We've got, let's see, it's called Kaslem's Stonetree. I can put a land into play. And we've got the Poison Dart Frog to make mana. Hitting our land drops is important as well, so I thought in the 2-drop slot I'll put all 3 Compass Gnomes. So this lets you top deck a land, guaranteed. So it makes sense, I think, if we've got 4 6-drops, which we're trying to get to. That's my reasoning there. So I've left out some of the 2-drops. You might think, why am I not playing Burning Sun Cavalry? That gets to be a 3/3 if I have a dinosaur. I actually don't have that many dinosaurs, and they're all expensive. So I don't have any cheap dinosaurs. This is good with cheap dinosaurs, I feel like. This one's quite good. You sort of discard and draw when it becomes tapped. But what I really want to do most of the time is draw a land. That's the Compass Gnome just does that. Yeah, I'm not going to splash for anything. I had to think about these 2 cards, Sunborn and the Exemplar, and they're both pretty good. But is it worth splashing for them? I'm not sure. I think the Sunborn's better because when he attacks, you just probably get to cast something for free. Well, yeah, definitely actually, because you can go through your entire deck basically with Discover. Whereas Kutzil, the creature that's boosted has to deal damage to the player before you can draw a card. I'm not sure I'm playing that many boosts. There's a few. So getting most of the time, this is probably just going to be a 3/3. It also is quite handy. It turns off their spells during my turn, so you don't have to worry about combat tricks when you're attacking. But I think I'll go with this. You can sort of deliberate forever and sealed deck. I find I feel okay about this deck, so I'll give it a shot. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, technical difficulties. Let me just stop for a second. Okay, good. It didn't get rid of my deck, luckily. I thought it had for a second. I'm not sure what happened. We will add that to the decks. Actually, let's add something appropriate to the maybe it's all about the Bonehoard Dracosaur. Let's track that up there. Okay, let's go. Okay. We have a Compass Gnome. Let's turn Goblin Pirate. And we face a Man of Culture. Why don't we take a Hidden Volcano? We don't have any 3-drops for next turn. Blue-green. Ah, see, he's playing the River Herald Scout. I thought that might be a good card. Oh, Bedrock Tortoise. 0/6. Gives creatures hexproof on his turn. Creature you control with toughness greater than its power. Signs combat damage equal to its toughness. Okay, so he's a 6/6. I'm actually pretty happy about drawing that land. Obviously, I want to hit 6 mana for these guys. Go with Child of the Volcano. So you can hit me for a bunch now. Obviously, we're dead in 2 turns if we let these guys through. I think I'll try trading off here. Just have to eat the combat trick if he's got it. Yep, he got his rare there. It's a nice one. Wow, that is 7 mana to craft that with a creature. We're not quite getting there, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all I can do is Jade Seedstones. Make this a 5/4. Not good enough to block with. So you got instant removal, bounce. Instant removal, sure. But he used it on a 2/1 creature. Could he have used that to kill? Yeah, you can use that to kill anything, so better it's not used on a dinosaur. You have to hope we just top deck untap land. He doesn't have another removal. No. Okay, oh well. Here we go. We can... Yeah, we'll reveal the Cavern Stomper. So we can gain 3 life here. It never wants to tap these things, even though they're obviously terrible and they're the things you want to tap for mana. Yeah, just check again, that is 7 mana. Yeah, we just lost to a 6/6 for 4 mana. That did us in on turn 4. Because we don't really have heavy duty removal cards in this deck. We either play a big creature or we can't afford it. We lose. So he's hit 7 mana back, of course. Nah, we're gonna just be day late, dollar short. We've managed to draw 4 of our 6 drops. I like that somehow. The only help we had was one Compass Gnome, I suppose. So, there you go. So that is just a good common. It's the green forest cycling creature. This thing doesn't have trample, incidentally. But I think we've got either 4 or 5 6-drops in the deck. We managed to draw maybe all but one of them. And of course not get the 6th not get the 6th land. Which is sort of poetic. I do want to check that. How many 6-drops have I got? I thought it was 4. I think it's because I added Chimil, the Inner Sun. No, I do only have 4. I literally drew all 4 of them before I could draw a 6th land. Which happens. This is Magic the Gathering. Welcome to Magic. Earlier on, I could have put the 3 +1/+1 tokens on my 3/3 to make a 6/6. And then hope that he didn't have removal. But of course, we know now he did have removal, so I don't know if he had it at that point. So this one's alright. We see the Careening minecart. That might make us some treasure if we're lucky. Got the Tomb Raider, so we've got nothing for turn 2. That's, we can't have everything. Don't have haste, of course. 4th land. Craft with a cave. Interesting. We got something expensive and cool. Right, he's got the 3/3. Yeah, fair enough. Now, he's probably going to attack me. I will play the minecart. Might dissuade him from attacking. We'll see. These 3 colours, he set all 3 of them in 3 turns, which is pretty standard for my opponents. Yeah. Mana. Extra mana for you. And that's an artifact, so you can hit me with this guy now. And of course, I do not want to block with the thing that makes treasure. It's actually very good. We got another land. Okay. Careening minecart. That is instant speed. Now, do we want to kill the shipwreck sentry? I'm going to say no. Let's get the Stonetree going and mount it into play. Okay, just in with the flyer. It's got vigilance, that's right. Okay. Menace. I see. It grows. That's a nasty thing. But I think we can play Chimil the Inner Sun here. Chimil. And I'm gonna get in there. Pick another treasure. Okay, we are through to damage. Do I want to blow something up? No. There's always something worse that can turn up. So discover 5. Oh, that's nice. Don't mind that. Do not mind that at all. Okay, yeah, it's got a menace, we can't block it. Yeah, I think this Chimil the Inner Sun might be good, somehow. He might, I bet he's got removal for artifacts on main deck. Yes, he does. He's got upgrade, of course. Nice. It's absolutely guaranteed, isn't it? Play your bomb, and they have specific removal for that type of permanent. Right. Still, we got something very good out of it. Shouldn't complain. Right, my turn. I get something. Obviously, yeah. It found my other bomb, I suppose. So I actually get to just play this nonsense. Do we want to mill a couple of things? Well, I might find a cave. Yes. Mill. Got 2 forests off the top. Pretty good. Let's discard a mountain. We found a cave. Cool. Too many options. Okay, let's crew this. Sorcery speed thing. Okay, let's... Do you want to kill that? No, I'm going to let it through. Okay, let's have a promising vein. And a Compass Gnome, or maybe a Daring Discovery. Oh, up to 3 creatures can't block. How much damage are we doing? 10 damage. 10 damage, yeah. Okay. Okay, I did have some good luck. I complained a little bit about him having an abrade, but yeah, playing one bomb and that bomb finding the other bomb in the deck is pretty lucky. Got to admit. Okay, we're off the mark. It's not a 0-3. Okay, Compass Gnome. Can find the mountain. Hope we draw a second mountain at some point. We actually will keep this. Oh, nice. Whenever this creature attacks, it explores. I like that. Take action. Do we care about a cave card? No. Not particularly. He got another one. Well, I guess that's a bad draw for him to draw both of those. We get our Goblin with haste. Nice, it can bring, it's a Gravedigger. We'll kill it. Okay, push 5 damage through. I think that's a pretty good move, just pushing through a bit of early damage, putting him under pressure. He's got his 3rd colour. Good Child of the Volcano. We could do Kaslem Stonetree. Played something else interesting, right? Okay, this can. Okay. Okay, interesting. You can craft it with different colours and stuff. That's nice. I'll play Child of Volcano just for more pressure. That is sort of puts up lethal for next turn. Then if that doesn't work, I can go for the Dracosaur. See, he had to use a removal card that does 5 damage. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see if we can find a mountain. Top 6 cards. Yes, we can. Good. So he bricked on creatures. He got 1 creature, really. You'd think that the turn 3 Goblin Tomb Raider might not be the most effective thing. Sometimes it does the job. Now it gets to do something amazing here. Okay, it is just a 2/2. He's got Vigilance, so he's going to get an attack. I see. Fair enough. Right. Draw a card for each dinosaur. I'm going to play this dinosaur first. Yeah, that'll do. All forests and all red cards. Not a mana fixing thing in sight, so we mulligan that. I'm going first as well. want a decent hand. Okay. This time we've got Caslem a Stonetree. We can find a land. Promising Vein can find a land. I reckon we can aim for a turn 5 Dracosaur. Gotta drop something. Is it the Dire Flail? I think it has to be the Dire Flail. Amazingly, I'm gonna drop that. I want to keep my Hotfoot Gnome. So, Promising Vein, yeah, we probably use that to get a mountain. Oh, one restriction opponent, okay. Use that side of it. Draw a land, that's not too bad. We can... potentially we play Bonehoard Dracosaur next turn. Yeah, let's try the Stonetree, see if we get another mountain. Yes. The white cards I've seen. Well, bombers, things like that. Oh, he's doing stuff. I don't like this. Lots of stuff's happening. 4 damage. Okay, so it's a 2/4 trample, and this was. Oh, he does that every single turn. Well, this is quite a serious situation already. It's a lot of creature enhancements, I've got to say. I wonder what he's like on removal. Can you deal with a 5/5? He might have pacifism, but then my ability still fires off. It's not an active, it's a passive ability. We'll see. Yeah, he does have Petrify. I still can't block his dude, so that's another 4 damage. Damage. Okie doke. There's a forest. So creatures not blocking is not really a thing. It will give me a random discover 4. We managed to get a dinosaur, which is nice. Which means I should draw 3 cards off this, I think. It's 2 cards, okay. I can play a Dire Flail, so I will. Or maybe not. Maybe not, because it's using the treasure. I won't. How many pacifisms has this guy got? We'll see. Oh! Double discovering. That's nice. Pinging. Sorcery, okay. Dinosaurs, lovely. do we take the freebie card before it goes away? I think so, yeah. Yeah, we can give Dire Flail to something. It'll be something with trample. The Malamet Veteran. Okay, we're attacking with a 6/6. We're playing a Malamet Veteran. Didn't descend. Okay, we didn't descend. Descending means putting something in your graveyard, so having it written on the card is not descending. He gets another freebie. He gets a second freebie. Oh, nice. Acrobatic leap. Can he figure out how to do 10 damage here? Well, that's 5 damage. 7 damage. Tap, tap. 2 more damage. That's an aura, not it. Yeah, that's really impressive. He's nearly won now. With this ridiculous combo, I'm in trouble. I say combo, it's just the Bonehoard Dracosaur doing ridiculous stuff. I'd quite like to do 14 damage this turn. How do I do that? I've got lots of guys with trample. That's 14 damage worth of tramplers. We can Dire Flail, turn it into a blunderbuss. How much does that cost? Overall, like 6 mana. Okay, let's quickly make a decision. Play Compass Gnome. Decline. Play Dire Flail. Let's craft with Artifact. Please. Pay mark. Okay. Exile an artifact. Okay, let's exile the Compass Gnome. It's a lot of fun. And then you've got to equip it as well. I'll give my dinosaur a blunderbuss. 9. It's 17 trample damage. I'm taking away 4 of his toughness as well. I feel like this should win. Yeah. Sacrifice that. Blow up that. The 2 unblocked guys should do 14. He wants to put 7 toughness in front of the tramplers. Oh! He survives on 1 life. He just needs 3 direct damage and he wins. Haster, flying haster, and he wins. With well, yeah, because this would guarantee the win. See if he can do it. I applaud my opponent if he finds the win here. Could red-white could definitely have a flying haster. Okay, and then can you craft some dinosaurs? No, that's just drawing cards. Yeah, incinerate to the face would do it. Housing device does something. Okay. Close game. We got to see Dinosaur with a blunderbuss, which is quite entertaining. I think it's basically 3 wins with, because I drew the dinosaur dragon. I was able to play it on curve, probably 3 games in a row. Okay, that's got mounted cycling. That gets me a land. Yeah, I think I keep this. There's the Dracosaur. Okay, what's that? Nice, just need a bit of card draw. I think I go for a cave here. I think I'll go for a Hidden Volcano. There's nothing I can spend. No, there's nothing I can spend 3 mana on next time. Okay, we're just swinging in. So he wants to self-mill a bit. Or sacrifice his artifact. Maybe a bit of both. There we go. Mill, draw a card. Child of the volcano there. So he's 3 colours. He's looking for the mountain. Okay, we just go ahead and mountain cycle that straight away. We've got nothing to do this turn. My gut feelings, I'll lead with a Malamet Veteran. So that can soak up the first removal spell. So I can sack that for once I've got 6 mana basically, and get a 4-drop. Oak. Play this first, actually. It only triggers on attacking. And he's bounced back to the hand. Okie doke. If it was tapped, you make a map token. Oh, Fungal Fortitude. So that's 4/2. That's pretty scary now. And it's it's an enchant creature, so it sticks around. So it's coming back. And he's got the red. I can make treasure tokens. Somebody else using Itali's favour, and you get something for free. Sunbird standing. Suddenly we're taking a lot of damage. I'll go ahead and play my dude again. Got one card left. We'll see if it's more removal. He's top decking something as well, of course. How many things has he got? 2. Okay, we'll block like that. Comes down because of Fungal Fortitude. So I've only got 7 mana. It's not enough. So yeah, just have to play the Earthshaker Dreadmaw as a blocker. I don't get to draw cards with it. But never mind. Obviously, his next removal card, I guess. Oh wow, you may tap or untap target artifact or creature. That's dead weighted, and that's tapped when he attacks, so I'm dead. Okay. Yeah, just a nice bit of just the right removal at the right moment, and I'm dead. Can we do better than 50%? We're guaranteed 50% at least, but it'd be nice. Okay, we've got the Goblin Tomb Raider. We have Chimil the Inner Sun, but no ramp cards to get there. Okay, interesting. choice. What do we discard? I think we discard Chimil, honestly. I just don't think we're going to get there. Buried treasure. Right. Tap for... Oh, it's a treasure, yeah. Discover 5. Interesting, okay. Well, we get a land here. Aggressive move. We can Dire Flail, equip, attack for 4. That seems quite good. We could also build up the board. If we do build up the board, we get Child of the Volcano next turn. So I think that's the move. We've got to be sensible. Gonna play a Dire Flail and not equip it. Just for mana efficiency. Okay, white and green. Okay, we can gain life with this guy, which is cool. We can equip a Dire Flail. Let's do it. See if he has instant speed removal. I'm okay with it because it's instant speed removal on a 1-drop. Yeah, 4 damage. Cosmic Blast. Fair enough. Probably shouldn't play the creature first in that instance there. So he hasn't sort of got to think about holding that back late for something later on. Okay, just plays and we hit another land, that's good. So we can... Yeah, we definitely just want to kill this thing. On that one. Okay, we've got a tap land. Remind me about this. What does it do? When you craft it with dinosaurs, it gets cool. Oh, alright. Yeah, that's... Well, I can craft that with dinosaurs. That's definitely one thing I can do. Mastercraft Raptor doesn't have haste. I think I want to get Child of the Volcano out. And I'm just gonna swing in with the frog because I think power of the cards. It might, yeah. I guess I will see whether that means 5 power or the 3 power, the base power of the card. Probably means the base power of the card. That's actually too much red mana. Interesting, right? Scries for 2 when it comes into play. I'll go ahead and play the Cavern Stomper. Oh, we really don't want those. And do we want to equip something? We didn't descend this turn. No attacks end turn. Discover 4, nice. Okay, makes a map token. Pretty sweet. But the Cavern Stomper can avoid being blocked by power 2 creature. Alright, that's why he's going to bump into power 3. But he hit a land. Shame. Okay, obviously that costs 4. This ability costs 5. So craft with artifacts, cancel. Wait, let me think about this. Oh, I can craft with that artifact. Yeah, okay, let's think about this for a second. Dire Flail, craft with artifacts. Ixalan artifact, yes. Done. Oh, this is where I just run out of time because it takes too long to do all of these little things. Equip the blunderbuss to you. And play the land and to combat. One attacker. And we'll sacrifice that. And blow that up. Nice. That's fun. He can still block me, but he doesn't have a 6/6 anymore. Oh, and that, because we did dump something in the graveyard, finally that actually gets a counter. Hotfoot Gnome. Yeah, taking that guy out as well. Dinosaur with a blunderbuss. does the job. So we move up to 4 wins. Not bad. I think we earned ourselves another entry fee to sealed. Let me check that. 1400 gems. Yes, most definitely. In fact, I think I just needed 2 wins. 3 wins. 2 wins. I'm going to keep going. Oh, it's like a bottle gnome. Nice. Okay, oh I see. It's got a card. +1/+1 counter. Oh god, yeah, that is a rare card that's really very good indeed. Definitely on turn 2 when you've just played a 1-drop. Okay, Compass Gnome. I think we're looking for a land. It's just a guarantee we get a land. That's fine, isn't it? 'Cause that's an untapped source of mana. Okay, can pop himself up. Then you get to exile something and possibly play that this turn. Yeah, planes. That worked out for him nicely. Let's reveal the fact that we've got Dinosaur in the hand and go through life. Oh no, so that's another rare card. Oh right, 4/4. Equal to the number of artifacts or creatures and/or creatures you control. And then you can transform it if you've got 5 artifacts and/or creatures. Oh god, every time you tap this for mana, you make another gnome. Oh, that's horrendous. We do want more land. I hate to say it, but we do. Need 1 more land. Oh, okay, that's a 3rd rare that's played so far, and it's gonna just blow up one of my creatures. Wonderful. And make a treasure token, so that's 6/6 now. Great. So if they've got 3 rares out by turn 5, you usually and they're all rares that do something, you're probably in trouble in your limited game. Yeah, he can definitely activate that. if he wants, and make lots of gnomes. Lots of terrifying gnomes. And it's a 7/7, and it's an 8/8 gnome. Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, that was hard to do then. To get that ridiculously powerful ability. I really had to sweat for that one. Right, I get a 7/7. Just gonna almost trade for an 8/8. An 8/8 that he can get every turn. Well, it'll be a 9/9 next turn. Makes a treasure token, so they're all 11/11 now. Okay, so my two biggest creatures can trade with one of them. Let's do that. Oh yeah, he can do that to finish me off. Nice! Sunshot Militia are pretty good, aren't they? A bit like those zombies from one of the Innistrad sets. But probably quite a lot better. Yeah, that's the third loss. Alright, we went 4-3. That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. Yeah, we went for green-red dinosaurs. We had a few dinosaurs. We also had Chimil, the Inner Sun, which is pretty good. I think we played that once. Ridiculous card advantage engine. The one time we played it, we got Bonehoard Dracosaur, which is fantastic, and then it got blown up with the braid straight away. You know, just standard for your limited game. Yeah, this deck was okay. It's just yeah, if my opponent plays 3 rares, three game breaking rares in a row, I'm gonna have a bad time no matter what I'm playing, I think. We got to see the fun thing. We got to see the Dire Flail in action, the Dire Blunderbuss. We equipped a few dinosaurs with the Blunderbuss. That's fun. I think that's probably going to be the title. The title of the video will probably pertain to that. So I had fun. I had fun doing that. Yeah, let's claim our prize. I think I've added this to the deck, so I always do it just in case. Then we could do another sealed, and we'll see how long we can keep the run going. I might do 1 or 2 more. Not so many gems this time. I just haven't had time to do much drafting, so build up a bit of gold. Anyway, I think that's the video. So thanks for watching.